All right. I've had 2 responses about which radio to go to next. And by the way, I just got another radio off of eBay. It's a night radio. Not a day one, a night one. I think it's a D126, but don't quote me on that. Okay, today is, what is today? The 31st of May, end of month. So here's what I have planned. 2 people had responded, one for the Airline and another one for the other one for the Philco. So to make this ambiguous, we are going to rely on fate to select the next one up for the chopping block. So what I plan on doing, I was just going to choose, the Airline as the heads and the Philco as the tail, or vice versa. But we're gonna shoot the breeze on this. Shoot the poo. We will go. We'll make a flip to see which one is going to go with what. It's heads. So we'll let Philco go with heads, and Airline go with tails. The next flip will make the determination. So here we go. Tails. The Airline has it. So tails. Okay, so now one or the other, it's not going to matter which one it goes. They're going to be equally challenging. One with a knob and button issue, all the buttons, all 6 buttons, and a volume knob that is broken off and gone. So what we're going to do is we'll get that thing out on the bench. I'm in negotiations now with an eBayer on the Godzilla radio, the Philco multiband. I'm waiting to hear from him. What was it? The Silver Tone, 7039. It went out of here this morning. Somebody bagged it last night or early this morning or sometime. I took and I dropped it off this morning down at the FedEx location. So it's out of here. The only thing left now is the previous Airline, the 93BR. I'm waiting for the dial glass to come in for that whenever it happens. So it's not going to be on eBay for probably a few weeks, possibly. Unless other miracles happen. You never know about this planet. It has its quirks. And me likewise. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make room on the on the big table underneath the Casbah for that Airline tombstone, and get it out and get started on it with the intro video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, everyone, here we are at the beginning again. This time it is in Montgomery Ward Airline, model 04BR-729A. radio. A year younger than the last one that was completed, and quite different. This one here is more of a tombstone type of radio. The other one was more of a table radio. I guess they're both table radios. Take a pick. Cabinet's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's solid. Anyway, hopefully it won't give me too much grief. I want to get ready to go handle it. And there's no veneering missing or anything like, well, there is a little issue up here, but that is easy enough to take care of. Going to get a new cloth in it. Hopefully the speaker is still in good shape. Don't pull a buzz here on myself. It's got all its large knobs, but it's missing its volume knob. Yeah, this one here is the off radio phono, and then the tone, and then the band switching. This tuning knob is split right there. I'll probably wind up breaking it, trying to get it off of there. These, like I said before, is all missing its caps, and these are all sticking through more than what they should, like way more than they should. That one there I removed already because I wanted to make a dry run on these caps. We've got a lens cover ordered already. It'll be in the mail probably Monday, I'm guessing, if not tomorrow. So let's look at the bottom, see what we got there. We've got a ripped up label there, kind of a little bit of a scruffiness there. I think I might have produced a label for the last one that I did of this. I think this here is going to be the third one that I've done. Yeah, I've done two others of these. The last one that went out of here, somebody made a comment, it looked like a robot. So let me get this thing turned around and we'll look at the back side. Okay, back side, looks like it has all its screws in the back. I didn't notice in the bottom of it. Yeah, there's two over there and there's two over here, and they look original screws. So maybe this one here is untouched. It might even be a good candidate for fire up right off the bat. So and the back is all intact, and if I remember correctly, this one here has a loop antenna built into the back. I mean, like built into the back, not attached onto the back, but built onto the back. So let me get these screws undone, and we'll continue. All right, I just noticed here we got double shots here, triple shot there, double shot, double shot, double shot, double shot. I mean, some of these were stripped out, and I guess they, rather than correct it the proper way, they just decided to drill new holes. Good thing there was enough there to make it work. Here is that antenna, racetrack style, and a 4-wire connection to it on a plug, similar to the other one that we just did. Oh yeah. Anybody got any hot sauce? These chips look pretty good. Yeah, electrodynamic speaker, and the speaker is looking pretty good from this side. Dual lamps. All the tubes are there. 1940. There are 7 tubes. Move that over there. Move this over here. It is a push-pull system. 6 or 10-inch speaker, depending on the cabinet. It looks like 6 to me. So that's what we're going to have. Let me turn this one around and engraved into the chassis. Yeah, this one looks like it could be a candidate to fire this one up. So let me get this thing taken apart and we'll be right back. All right, it took a little doing, but we managed. I broke the tuning knob trying to get it off. I mean, it just exploded in my hands when I tried to pry it off. Yeah, these and it's always these two right here through the bezel that are the most difficult to get off. The bottom ones you can get off relatively simply, even though they're mostly all air. They do warp a little on the sides, but these aren't bad. Those came right off. But the here's what's left of that tuning, the tuning thing. I had to use my chew monsters there to grind see the skirt just exploded when it came off. There's the other piece to it. Fortunately, I have all the knobs and molds that I can make it. So the speaker came out really nice. I mean, I don't know why Airline didn't want to put dust caps on these things. You know, they suck in just as much as they blow out. You know, and you know, dust, it collects and comes together. What do they call it? Accretion. Yeah, and it will. You can pick up static from that. Yeah, the string is unstrung, and this is one of those that is a capital B-I itch to get back into design. Try to remember the technique I used for the last one. I'll have to go back to my previous video. I think I might have covered that, how to do that, in the previous 729 that I did. And now these things here should, yeah, as long as you can get a good handle on them, they will come off relatively simply. It's whenever you have some that's got those caps on it, and these are the clear cap on these is the ones that crystallize, and you can't see the labels that are behind them anymore. But these here, I think somebody's bagged the caps. See, I need the caps for these things because whenever the caps are there and these things are fully on, you'll play hell trying to get these off. And let me tell you, I broke 2 or 3 in the last one that I had to. Fortunately, I cracked them and didn't break them. I just cracked and they split down one side, and I could super glue them back together. This one here, I had to use my little chew toy over there also, and to chew this off, and that's all that's left of the volume knob. The dial, yeah, it's looking difficult, but I think we might be able to revive this. I did it on the last one. It wasn't curled as bad as this one was, but it was curled, and I managed getting it ironed out, so to speak. Yeah, with a flat iron on extremely low heat and this thing's with a sheet of paper and a towel over it, and gentle heat on the thing, and she managed to get flat. But you need it on like a melamine or MDF sheet of plywood, so it doesn't give anywhere. You can't do it on an ironing board or anything else like that, because it gives too much. Looks like it's a dual cap. 2/16s, I'm thinking, maybe. It's kind of hard to read. At 450 volts. So yeah, this one here is bringing back a lot of drama. The tubes, the tubes aren't dirty. Everything else is, but the tubes aren't dirty. I can't believe that somebody took and cleaned them up for some reason, but they did. So let's the moment of coups de grace. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me come over here and get this thing here. Get rid of this obnoxious thing. Okay, now let's tip this up and take a look. Original. Nothing looks baked or cooked in here. Yeah. Looks pretty good. It's hard to tell if that chingy there is part of the coil on there. We'll have to take a closer look at that later. Spill your guts. Spill all your guts. Come on, cough it up. Yeah, and here is the E-capper with a few wires hanging off of it, and it is a negative ground. A grounded negative, I should say, or however you would like to say it in your neck of the woods. So everything is looking, except for that 0.05 400 volt. That looks like, what does this look like? It looks like a melted cap. Um, these two here are the output tubes. So this one here, that one there looks like a coupling cap, and this one here looks like a, I don't know, it could be a bypass cap, whatever. We're gonna replace that. We're gonna check out the transformer and see if it's in a viable condition, if it feels okay. We'll check the output transformer also, primary and secondary, and we'll replace the two lamps so that we can get a telltale. And what else? Burns. And that'll be just about it. We will test the tubes and the IFs in battle. So we'll get this in there on the shelf. Let's see if I can get this over there. And hang on, we'll be back. Okay, we've got the bad capacitor out right there. We have two white type capacitors that we got to put in, but we're going to do that later on when we do the recapping. We got the bulbs changed, and we checked the resistance on all the transformers, and they are good. We didn't touch anything on the IFs, and we haven't checked anything on the tubes. We did find that this here, I was getting ready to make an adjustment on this, and I couldn't turn it. I couldn't even turn it with the screwdriver. Well, I didn't dare try turning it with the screwdriver, but it had a lot of doggone resistance there, so I had to spray it with a little bit of deoxit and a little D5 fader for the internal wiper, and put a little bit of machine oil on the shaft here and let it drizzle down into that thing and work it back and forth until it finally freed up. So we took care of that. Now I think I could tune it from here. I took all the dial string off and everything else off of there, and used some deoxit on the wafer switch, and I think we're ready to go. I got it plugged into the dim bulbs. I've got the 100 watt screwed in. We're on the isolation transformer. We're going to check out what it's drawing in calicoms, and we're going to check it on pin 8 of the Y3 tube. It should be around 295, somewhere around there. So without any further blabbergasms, let's light this candle. Okay, we're all right there. Let's go over here. We got a lamp. This one here is not grounded. It's not grounding very good. There it goes. 430 calicoms. So, and the bulb looks bright, but it's dim. And what are we pulling here? 140, 142, 43. I hear something from the speaker. So at least we're getting that much. I expected a little bit more buzz from the antenna because of the CFLs being so close, but nothing there. So I believe we're up to 152 now. we should be good enough to at least get something. Oh yeah, now we're getting it. Oh, you know what else I got going? I got one of my wall warts plugged in and doing a number to my battery here so I can use the battery power for it. I use it for my fan and my halogens whenever I need to do it. So now let's continue on. Guess what? We're going to have to take that volume apart and give it a good cleaning. Within 100 runs of winning. Yeah, that buzzing is from this one up here. There's a triple threat up there. But if I turn it off, I won't be able to see what I'm doing. So, what are we at now? 162. We've pretty much gone clear up the dial. Let's flip it over to the shortwave and see what we get coming back. There you go. Guess what, lady? Your radio works. So guess what, peoples? We got another winner here. And we didn't hardly have to do much in order to get this one there. Get a breath of life back in this one. But we're gonna go through this with a nice fine-tuned comb, and we're gonna do a good job on this one as we did on the last one of these types. So this one here is going to be an interesting challenge as far as this dial here. I don't think you can acquire them anywhere because they're all plastic, and they got like a ribbing on them up close. They're like a what kind of a lens is it? I forget what kind of lens it is, but it's you can tell those ribs are there. So we're going to do what we can to salvage that up and get them back in shape. Either that or well, we'll cross that road when we get there. We'll take that fork whenever it comes. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and give me a comment or two. I really appreciate those comments, even though I don't reply to a lot of them, but some I do when prompted. So see you on the next video of this one. What the hell is this thing? An 04BR-729A. Airline. Yeah, Airline. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.